Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Denny and today I am going to be showing you new Wet n Wild products. So they have a bunch of products that came out in their line and I just want to be able to show you these guys. I did my makeup using everything in this collection and I just wanted to show you and share my thoughts on these products. So if you want to see these products in action, my thoughts, keep on. I'm gonna go ahead and use the new foundation. This is their Photo Focus foundation. I picked up the color Soft Beige, which is a light medium foundation, and this is supposed to be their goodbye to photo flashback, so when you take photos you can take the perfect selfie. So it has a little spatula guy inside, and I'm gonna go ahead and just use this spatula, right? If it comes with it, I might as well just go ahead and use what it comes with. So it's kind of liquidy, not too runny, but not too thick. I'm gonna go ahead and use a brush with this foundation just because I'm not familiar with it. Okay, it looks like it is blending out kind of good. It is blending out really evenly. I mean, I can still see that red portion that I had, but not as pronounced as it was like a second ago when I didn't have anything on. So I'm gonna say this is like a medium coverage foundation. Definitely not a light coverage. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit more. I'm gonna see if it's buildable to make it a full coverage foundation. All right, now that I've smeared so much of it on, I probably didn't need to use that much, but I did. Okay, I mean, as for the color, it's okay. It's not 100% my tone, but it does match my neck. And it is giving me a pretty good coverage. I'm still gonna go with that this is a medium coverage foundation. I don't think that it is high coverage because I still see a few things peeking through. It has a scent. What is this scent? It does have a small scent, but it's nothing really too offensive. I've heard other people say that theirs may have smelled a little bit like paint, but mine doesn't smell like paint. The next product that I am going to show you is their concealer. So they came out with a photo focus correcting concealer. And this one also is supposed to give you less flashback when you take photos. And it comes in this nice sleek packaging, which I like. I think this is like really cute packaging. It has a doe foot applicator, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. Let's see. I ended up picking up the shade Light Ivory because they did not have a huge selection. There were like about 20 different shades for the foundation, but for the concealers I only saw 4. I don't know if online there are more selections. I'm gonna have to tell you straight off the bat, I like a more softer formula. It's not bad or anything. I can just tell that it's kind of thick and it doesn't feel tacky or anything. You know how sometimes concealers could be really tacky and just sticky for no reason. This one is not bad. That color was super white, but that's okay. I'm gonna just work with it. It's what they had. The next thing that I picked up was this powder, which is their pressed powder. Is also the Photo Focus powder, and this one I ended up getting in Natural Buff. I believe they didn't have a lot of color range on these powders either in the display. However, I don't know about online if there's going to be a huge range, but what they had in the display was what I was working with, and I was just trying to find something that would work. And I got 3 different colors that don't go together, but hey. So this I'm just gonna use to set this concealer because I feel like I don't think it was meant to be a overall face powder. I could be wrong, but I think it's more like for baking your under eyes. At least this one, I mean. So, I mean, it made it look nice. I like to get that. So all three of these products that I'm talking about, what they say is that they were tested under 7 different like conditions, and they were also tested against tested with the top smartphones and with and without flash to see if when you take your photo you're gonna see that white cast under your eyes, which I'm hoping it doesn't do that when I take my photo. So the next thing that they had in the display was the all natural palette, but I didn't pick that up because it wasn't new. It's something that they've had in their line for a while now. And from this palette, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the second to top color, this guy right here, and I'm using one of the Wet n Wild brushes, which these blending brushes are my favorite blending brushes. We're gonna pretend that you can see a color on there. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the 5th color in the range, which is this guy right here, and see if that shows up. Yeah, this one. I mean, this is not the type of brush that I would use to pat this guy in, but being that the first color did not really show up, I am going to use this one. I love that color. That color is so pretty. Yes, I am no makeup artist by any means, so don't think that if you come on this channel looking for me to show you how to do perfect makeup, you're never gonna get it, because I am not a makeup artist. I wish I was though. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit of this, the 7th shade in the palette, which is this beautiful deep maroon color. I'm gonna pop that in the end and in my crease. This powder goes everywhere, and I just got it on the side of my eye. So if you were wondering about these eyeshadows, they are kind of they're nice, but they do get everywhere. They're more like loose when you're moving them around. I'm gonna use the same palette to give myself a liner, because they didn't have a liner in the display. They didn't have a new eyeliner. I don't think they did. They had a new mascara, which I didn't grab for some reason. But I'm gonna go ahead in with this black that's on the end, and I'm gonna use another Wet n Wild brush, which is like what could be like the liner brush or eyebrow brush, and I am going to just give myself black smudgy line eye. I like that.
Like that with cosmetics, you don't have to be neat and do things perfectly. That's just my way of doing things, right?
So I'm gonna go ahead and use my own mascara for today because I don't have any of theirs. I should have, but I didn't. And then I'm also gonna go back into the palette using one of the Wet n Wild smudgy brushes, and I am going to take that color that I put on my lid and the other color, mix them together, and give myself a smoky under eye line. Another thing that I like to do is take one of these brushes and wet them with just a little bit of water. And then I go ahead and take the pigment that I want. In this case, I'm using the black. And then I go in and line my eyes with that. So if you have a black eyeshadow and a brush, you have eyeliner. Alright, so I lined the bottom of my eyes using that method. Okay, So what else came in this line? They had some really funky new packaging, which was these guys. This is their Mega Cushion Contour, which, can I just tell you, this is some super cute packaging. Like, I love this. It's so cute. Like, it reminds me of like anime and just like girly things, you know, like, I don't know, like Harajuku dolls. Right up my alley. It's things that I like. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this guy. I'm not familiar with this. I don't know how to use it. So you just twist off the cap and the cap comes off, and then this is what you're seeing. You're seeing a little cushion sponge, and then you open this guy. Ooh. And this is the color on the inside. It has a regular cushion sponge with the liquid. I just use this same little sponge. I'm kind of scared about this because I feel like I'm gonna do this wrong. And this looks like a really dark color. I don't know if they come in any other colors, but I'm just going to contour with this and see what I get. What else? We're gonna see what we get. All right, let me press this in and see. Oh, I don't know. I think I gotta go back in with my brush and see if I blend this in good. Okay, that's not that bad. Let's see what I'm doing with this. The color is, it's okay. I thought it was gonna be a lot more orangier because of like the liquid that was inside there, but it blends out really good. I'm not too sure about this guy. I would probably still use my beauty blender to do these things instead of these little cushions, but it's what it came with. And then I usually contour up on my forehead a little bit. So I'm just gonna press that in with this same little spongy guy. I don't know if I'm just giving myself a brown helmet. All right. Let's see how you can contour your nose with this, right? All right. It's probably not intended to contour the nose, but I mean, here we go. We're just gonna give it a try. I'm just gonna use another blending brush. This is an e.l.f. one, and I'm just gonna see if I can just blend this out. Blend that contour of my nose. It looks super dark. I'm trying to close this back up. It's like Tupperware. You know when you open one side and the other side pops up? Well, it's doing that same thing right now. Okay, I got it closed. So my thoughts on this product is that it's sort of gimmicky just because I feel like, why would I need a cushion to contour? I mean, I did get a nice dark contour right there, but I did have to go in with my brush and blend it out, and I still feel like I have a lot on there, but overall the color's okay. The other thing that they had on that display was the Mega Glow highlighters, the Precious Petals, which was one that everyone was looking for a very long time, and they put it on that display, and surprisingly enough, they didn't just put two little highlighters like they did in the past. They actually put a few of them, so they were like, I don't know, I thought there were a few rows, and more than one person is gonna get a highlighter. I'm gonna use it as a blush, so I'm gonna go ahead in with a powder brush. This is the Wet n Wild powder brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I can give myself a little glow on my cheeks. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of glow on my cheeks. This was probably not a good idea to use as a blush because this is so pretty. And you know, I had got this one by mail because I didn't have to get it from the display since I already had searched the world for it, and then they finally brought it back. Okay, so the next thing that they had was another cushion, and this one is their highlighting cushion, which again, very cute packaging, very different from the other little girl that was on there. I am going to go ahead and open this guy up Same thing, it twisted off. It has a little sponge, and you also pull this guy off, and the color that it is in here, very light baby pink color. And I'm just going to use the sponge that it comes with, and there it is. And then I am going to see if I can highlight using this. And I don't know if it's just, if it grabbed any of the other highlight, but you see it going on the tops of my cheek. That is some nice glow. Yes, I'm never mad at the highlight. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get like highlight there and where I normally highlight, and see if I can just use my finger. All right. Yes, the consistency has that little tack. Now, however, I feel that the highlight and the cushion is a good idea. I just still don't know about that little applicator sponge. It's something that I don't know that is necessary, but all the cushions usually come with it. So I would say I do like the formula for the highlight, but I do not like the contour. The next thing that they had were a bunch of gel lip liners. I ended up getting 2 shades from their collection. They had a wide range. I think there were about 10 different shades of lip liners that you can choose from. And I ended up picking up Gone Burgundy and Plum Together. Today I'm going to be trying the Gone Burgundy. So it's just a normal lip liner. Let's see what this, oh, I like this color. Oh yes, this is beautiful, right up my alley. I'm going to line my lips with this. So that was that lip liner. It felt really nice going on. I don't see it being any different than any other lip liner. The next product that they had on the display was a Mega Cushion Stay Matte Lip Cream, and it also has that really cute packaging. They had 3 different colors on the display. This color, a purple color, and another color that was completely sold out, which I don't know what color that was because it was gone by the time I got there. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this guy, which is in the color Melanin Like It Is, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my lips. I was twisting it, and this I've already used another time. It has a little spongy tip thing, and then it so you squeeze it. I'm not trying to squeeze real hard, and it just comes up like that. Ugh. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that color on. It is a matte lipstick. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing with the cushion part, because usually you just put it on and you don't have to worry about anything else or rubbing it in. I feel like this is kind of gimmicky, and this is the same packaging for the Milani concealers, that same little cushion top thing. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. I don't like it, but it is a matte color and it is on. So that was everything in the collection that they brought out for Wet n Wild, and this is a look that I did with that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and see if what they claim is correct. I'm gonna go ahead and take a photo without flash, and then I am going to take another photo the old-fashioned selfie way. Alright, so I'm gonna take a look. Wow. So on the photo that has no flash, there is no flashback of concealer under the eye. The makeup does not look any different than it looks in real life. And then the photo with the flash, I look intensely white and pale. And in this photo, it's not flashing back. That triangle of concealer that I put on is not showing me that, but I am really white, and I think it's a combination of my lights and, you know, just having the wrong foundation on. So overall, I think that the products, a lot of the products are nice. So if you like videos like this of me showing you new products, testing them on my face, telling you my opinions on them, go ahead and let me know about that. Give me a like, subscribe, become a member of my family, and as always, from my house to yours, love ya.